First, though, a mum and dad from Bristol, horribly burnt when a barbecue blew up next to them last summer, have been speaking about it for the first time today. Hannah and Dave Brain had just arrived at a family party when the accident happened. Hannah was 8 months pregnant at the time, but fortunately the baby was unharmed. Laura Jones reports.
Arriving back at Frenchay Hospital this morning, Hannah, Dave and their 2 daughters, with thankfully very little to show for what happened on that day back in August.
Well, we turned up at my mum's house for my sister's birthday barbecue and we literally just said hello, didn't we?
Yeah,
and that was it.
We were there for 5 minutes.
And then suddenly the gas hob on the barbecue exploded.
It took both of them a few minutes to realise what had happened.
It wasn't until I realised that my hair was sort of like on fire and gone that I realised, but at first I was concentrating on the fact that it hit you and I was like focusing on that.
And I sort of rubbed my face and like some of the skin came off. And then when you came down, the first thing I said was, my face is gone, because it just felt like it was just coming off, and as far as I could tell it was, and it did.
Quick-thinking relatives immediately doused the pair in running water, which cooled the skin. But Hannah was 8 months pregnant at the time and her thoughts immediately turned to her unborn baby.
She usually was like kicked all the time, but she just suddenly wasn't kicking when it happened, and the ambulance crew didn't have anything on them to be able to see if she was okay, so I was sort of panicking until we got to the A&E.
Fortunately, the accident didn't harm little Lexi, who was born happy and healthy 2 months later. For big sister Courtney, though, it was all very frightening.
I was just really scared and I just didn't know if they were okay or if they weren't, and I was just panicking.
Hannah and Dave were some of the first patients to be treated here at the new adult burns clinic at Frenchay Hospital. Up until this place opened, patients who might have only needed to have their dressings changed would have had to stay in hospital on the wards. But now they can be discharged and just come here for appointments as and when they need to.
8 months on, Hannah and Dave have made a remarkable recovery.
Both of them have healed incredibly well. We're delighted that it's been such a good outcome. That's only really down to the utility of our wonderful facilities we have here at Frenchay Hospital, the excellent state-of-the-art dressings we can use, but most importantly, the input of all the Frenchay multidisciplinary team.
What happened to Hannah and Dave was very bad luck, but thanks to the quick reactions of their family and the expertise of the teams here, this story has a happy ending. Laura Jones, BBC Points West, Bristol.
Yeah.